Like, I'm mad hard. Like, damn, I look good. Oh, shit.
Hi, welcome to Slum Society. I'm here with my fellow slums. My name is Levi. You can follow me on IG at silver_haired. That's hair with an ED _devil.
My name is Thorn. You guys can follow me at Call Me Thorn on Instagram. Here with my slums.
Yo, this is Space Ranger Link. You can follow me on all social networks. Space Ranger Link.
I'm Caleb. Trust me, I'm tailored for this. 50-50. Holla at your boy.
Hey.
Follow me on Instagram. I box. I do jiu-jitsu. I do all that shit. Fuck your mother.
Yeah, don't fuck with him.
Today we have a guest, Kizzy.
Hey.
She's gonna be joining us for a discussion today. So I don't know if you guys have heard the song. It's not too recent, but Joyner Lucas, "I'm Not Racist." I want to hear your thoughts about it.
Alright. Well, for one, I haven't heard the song, so I'm gonna step to the side.
Oh, shit. Damn.
We're gonna play the song, but I heard this song.
Yeah, and this artist is black and white, and it's a song that's pretty much just like
It's growing up
on
being
both.
in the middle.
It's on both sides, like why white people think it's wrong and why black people think it's wrong, or like pretty much just he has both sides. Yeah, he has both sides of it. So it's just like he's kind of describing from that person's point of view, like how he feels about it.
Okay.
So to sum it up, it's a white man wearing a MAGA hat, "Make America Great Again" hat, and there's a younger black kid, and they describe their sides of racism and such, and it's a pretty deep story. I almost cried when I heard that.
Yeah, that's just deep.
It was real
That's
deep.
just deep.
Well, me personally, I don't give a fuck about the song. It's all some fucking bullshit. Niggas is always gonna be niggas, and white people always gonna be white people. That's my thoughts about the whole Joyner Lucas bullshit. I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
Fuck it, yeah.
All right, so who can say it?
Nah, wait. Let me give you my eulogy to this. Nah, let me stop. But now, seriously though, I think it's just shock value. Point blank period. Shock value.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know he made his dollar off that shit. And guess who pocket it went to, you know?
The
So
white
that sums it
man.
all up.
So,
Did it really?
so you're telling me that the subject discussed in that song did not present a message?
Yeah, that shit was valid.
It was a message, but who heard the song? How long is that message gonna last? Give it like 5 years, niggas gonna forget about him.
It's just like when niggas get shot in the middle of the street. Nobody cares. The first day, first week, then after that, everything disappears.
I'm gonna check how much
Racism
views
is
it's on
racism.
now.
Ain't shit leaving.
I'm gonna see how much views it got. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me YouTube this.
I don't know. It is a strong message, but like I said, I don't give a fuck.
At first it does come off as a negative message.
It does.
I
So
think
when I first seen it, I was just like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
What? Like,
Yup.
this nigga's out of
Somebody gotta
pocket,
pull
but it's
this
like
up.
everything
Somebody
he's
gotta
saying
pull
is
this
straight
up.
facts.
Yeah,
You
I'm
only
pulling
get
it up right
offended
now.
by what he's saying if like it relates to you. That's how I feel about it. Like,
If you guys haven't seen the video, make sure you take a look at it. We'll put it in the description below.
right.
So
So nah, everything he was saying was straight facts. Like
But-
you only get offended if you're really ignorant, because
it's probably
he was saying some real shit.
Well, today we're gonna talk
I
about a
think
topic.
everybody's ignorant in their own way.
The topic
honestly.
is who can say nigga, and we're gonna talk about that today. So
oh boy.
my thoughts about that, I think only black people, African Americans, however you guys want to put it, we should be the only ones that say nigga. But there is people like, you know, Spanish people that grew up in the hood, white people that grew up in the hood, all type of races that grew up in the hood, and they're raised around black people, so they feel like they should say nigga. Some people think it's cool, some people don't. I hung with white people that grew up in the hood. They don't say nigga. And I hung with white people that didn't grow up in the hood, and they say nigga. And some people's cool with that. So, like, my personal thoughts about that is, like, don't say it around me. You know what I'm saying? Don't say that bullshit around me. I don't give a fuck.
Facts.
You could be the biggest white blood in the country. Don't say that shit around me. You feel me? Because it's like, have some respect. Have some fucking respect. It's a long history with that word.
But if you do hear it, do you check them? Like if you do hear it.
I mean, I would ask them, like, what makes you think you could say that to me?
Okay.
Oh, you know, I grew up in the slums. You know, niggas around the corner. You know, we
That
used
don't
to
got
game
nothing to do with
bang.
it.
Right,
bro.
it don't.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
word, the term nigga comes from a whole different
Exactly.
type of thing,
Niggas-
bro. Came from Africans calling each other that, bro.
Yeah, whatever
And
happened
then
to
it
sticks?
turned into slavery, and then we used it as a term of endearment to each other, so it had less of a fucking impact on the
Right.
word.
Okay.
Whatever happened to sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Facts.
Now,
To that.
me.
That shit ain't real, nigga. You crazy.
Is it but is
White
it
nigga
really?
call you nigga, you gonna hit him with a stone.
But in this time and day, people are not doing that. Well, that's why we're having this discussion now.
That's
because people are not doing that.
Think about how we grew up in the 90s versus 2000s. Everything's fucking different. In the 90s, you got your ass whooped for even talking back to your parents. Now, niggas talk back to their parents and get what the fuck they want.
Yeah.
There's no fucking sense. Nigga.
I grew up in the 90s and niggas were still talking back to their parents. It's just Michael. It's on a bigger. That's what I'm saying. We're talking about different people in different situations.
Okay, so me personally, I say the word nigga, but that's because most of my friends are black. I come from a poor family. Like we didn't have all this, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get to where I'm at because it was handed to me. Like I used to live in the Bronx in a two bedroom apartment, you know. I didn't have much. We was on EBT, and I've been raised with black culture and Spanish culture too. Personally, I don't.
In my opinion,
it is the same shit. In my opinion too, it really is.
You know what I'm saying?
Is it really?
It really is. Yeah.
All right.
I'm both, so I'll tell you. Nigga.
All right. How many niggas you know saying spit?
A lot of.
I don't know one person
don't
that
see
say,
niggas-
you
don't
fucking
see
specs.
How many people you see?
Most of the time, the
you
word
see
that
black people
that
like
we try to use is like fucking Mexican.
Yeah, like you straight up
what the fuck
assume
is
that
that?
somebody's Mexican. That's
So
racist.
what if the nigga's Mexican? What does that have to do? That's not even like a. Come on, man.
So my question is, can Spanish people say nigga, and why?
Well,
Because
with that being said, you're Dominican.
okay,
What is half of your island? Haitian.
Yeah.
facts.
So what is your diversity
culturally.
derived from? You're African.
Okay.
But most white Dominicans won't admit to being African. And you know, I've had arguments. I didn't even almost have fist fights with them. It's not gonna work. You can't they're not gonna accept it, bro.
Okay.
All right. Even when niggas crossing the border, you know how they was kicking fucking Haitians, chopping them up.
Oh yeah.
The fuck out of Dominican Republic.
Yeah, it happens.
Come on, man.
All right.
Same
So
fucking people.
let's exclude Dominicans out of the discussion for now, and
We getting everybody.
We're getting everybody.
Can South Americans say nigga?
Nope.
Well, this is
Can
something
Mexicans
I learned
say
from
it?
me
Nope.
learning being Spanish. I learned out Spanish later on in my years.
Okay.
So then I had to deal with being
Listen.
called negro.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you're like a
So
fake
then it's like
Spanish.
it's like yo nigga, you just call me nigga, but then it's like nah, that's just how they describe your skin color. It's not
Yeah.
Let me
not meant
say
to like
something.
hurt your feelings.
Let me say something. In America, nigga is a powerful word. You go to any other country where there's like other
It
black
depends on
people.
what state you in though. Too.
Like, let's say we go to
Certain
England or
states
some
is-
shit.
No.
You ain't catching no black people out there saying nigga. It's only in America
That's
that
facts.
we
I never-
overuse the word
that's
nigga.
facts.
So I
You know
never
what I'm saying?
understood that.
Well,
Black
we changed
shit.
the word.
That black shit.
Yeah, what
though.
about
I
if
never,
it's
I never
not-
understood
if
that
it's
black
not
shit.
in a
made it a turn of
disrespectful way?
endearment.
What
Like,
if
it was
it's
something
not-
grand,
That's
don't
what I'm
matter.
saying. It's in the context that you use it. Like, if you're saying it in a disrespectful way, okay, then we need to check. But if you're not, then it's just like, what is like? To what extent do you vote
If
it?
you're
Because-
not, all right. For instance, you see a black person, right? You're at work. We go through the drive-through. You see a black person. You're not gonna be like, oh, what's good, my nigga? You're not gonna do that.
Who's not gonna do that?
I'm using him as an example.
I take this when you go to a sneaker store. Half the time, most of the people that's just skin color feel like you deserve a discount. Yo, what's good, my brother? The first term they use. Let's go with a discount. I get like 10% off. You looking like, nigga, it's the same price for everybody. What you think this is? You know my family, nigga? Come on, man.
All right. So, why do you guys see this fit for certain Spanish people to say nigga while certain Mexicans and South Americans can't say it? Can they say it?
There's black people in every nationality except white.
That's true. That's true.
Fact.
Now,
Is it based on skin tone? Like,
is it?
because then that's something else. Like,
I don't know.
What, saying
That's
nigga?
on me.
Nah, me personally, like, if you ain't saying the nigga word to my face, most likely I'm not gonna care. But if you say it to my face, and the way you say it, just like if I call somebody the word, just like the F word we were talking about the other day, the F word faggot. If you call some gay person a faggot, the gay community gonna be on your tail. Niggas can't say faggot. Watch
LBG.
See how many people say
Forgot
faggot?
T.
shout out
I'm not
our gay
against-
people.
I'm
Shout out to gay people.
Yeah.
I'm not against gay people.
Right.
All right. Now I have
Shout
another
out.
question. What if an Indian or Asian came up to you guys, or after a whole discussion, after you assisted them, and they say, oh, thanks, my nigga. Or like, oh, what's up, my nigga?
Look at them.
I mean, to keep it G,
Indians.
I feel like it would make me a little bit uncomfortable, but it's just like, I feel like it's just the culture, like where you were raised, like. I really do, because if it's somebody from the fucking suburbs, you're gonna look at them funny, like, what you mean? Like,
okay,
if it's somebody from the hood, if you're chilling with a hood-ass Indian nigga, like, because there's all people, all different nationalities.
You know what
I got a question for you.
Where are Indians
it's just
from?
based on
Arabic
where you grew
people.
up, I feel like that's just really what it is, like.
Where's Egypt?
Africa.
So how the fuck are they not black?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Come on,
there's
man.
just so many different aspects that goes into it, like.
Alright, so how about the Asian community? Can the Asians say nigga?
Filipinos are mixed.
Yeah, they are. They mix with Spanish.
Puerto Ricans. So.
Yo, you guys
So
remember
who's
how
making
high
the rules?
the little Asian dude? that
It's
was
not
fucking
rules,
with
it's
his
just the facts of life.
So these
This
are
is why they're trying to kill us off as a people, as genocide.
Right.
Think about how strong our genes are.
Right.
We're
We
in
took
every
that
fucking
word,
race,
and we
bro.
took that
Anything we
word
touch,
and turned
They
it
don't
into
like
something
us.
so
We take over.
Alright. So I have a good question for you.
Think about when they fucking blew up our when black people had their own fucking stock market. You ain't hear about that shit?
Oh, I did actually.
They
I heard that.
fire with bombs and
they
shit.
didn't blow us up. They didn't blow it up because they was calling motherfuckers niggas. It's deeper
It's
than
because
that.
we were being
Niggas
successful. We were making more
See,
money
now we're trying
than
to-
having a fucking. It would have been a
Yeah,
landslide.
on
We would've
top
taken
of
over
it.
America.
It's fine.
Listening, the word we're talking about the word and what it is to people. Like for somebody saying nigga, are we burning down houses and stuff because white people saying nigga? Because they've been calling us nigga for the longest. Now it's just to the point where we're just like, yo, niggas don't really care, and now we're questioning it now, like, why don't we care no more?
Away from the
like,
word and turn it into something positive.
So
like,
now,
that's just how it is. Just like any other word, just like the slut, like
Well,
just
races
like
used
sluts and
to
shit like that,
stick
like
with
bitches
each
like,
other. Back in the day, keep it 100.
Yeah,
Used to
All right.
Everybody for each other. Now it's everybody for themselves.
I'm gonna throw a scenario up in the air. 2 scenarios, right? We have 2 white guys. One was raised in a black community. One was raised in the suburbs. How would you feel if the white guy that was raised in a black community and you don't know him came up to you and just said the word in general? If it, even if it's a term of endearment, how would you guys feel if the white guy that was raised in a black community that you don't know said it to you?
I don't want to get offended.
Let me say something. If he was raised in the hood, he should know better to come up to any black person
That
saying
you
nigga.
don't know.
Is that he knows better than that? Especially if you grew up in the hood, he should definitely know better than
That's
that.
facts.
So don't get me started with these fucking white niggas coming up to black niggas from the hood talking about, oh, is it, what's good, my nigga? They know better. The ones that don't know better is the one that grew up in the suburbs.
Because they're ignorant.
They don't know any fucking better. Listen to fucking Chief Keef, Famous Ducks, and they go around calling motherfucking niggas. They don't know any better. But at the same time, these rappers, they should start telling these fucking kids it's not okay to say it. Even though they make money from it at the same time. Because look, when you go to concerts, right? Look at the crowd. They're all saying nigga, and you see the race that's in the fucking crowd. They're all white, or like Mexican, Hispanic. They're all saying nigga. When they go home, they ain't saying nigga unless they with their group of friends. They don't go to fucking work saying, oh, what's good, my nigga? Because the niggas would get shot or clapped up. and these are facts. These are real facts.
Facts. Big facts. Alright, so how about if a rich white kid said, hey, what's good, my nigga? Like, how are y'all gonna feel?
I'm gonna have to check him.
Oh yeah, I'll just check him, but like I ain't beating his ass. Like I'll just check him because he probably don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it just depends on the context that you're using it in. If it's
So-
in a disrespectful way, then I'll get offended. But if it's not, then it's really no need to get offended.
So-
it's just a fucking word. Like
Yeah.
For you, it's just a word.
for me, it is just a word.
Okay.
For me, it is.
Obviously, it depends on the context the word is being used.
Yeah.
But it's just a
had
word.
Had it not have been for people to turn it into a term of endearment, then it would be a different thing. Like if it was still used as a derogatory term, like all the time, that would be different. But you feel me?
Okay.
Like people
I see
take the
where you're
power
coming
over the
from.
word and use it in a positive way. So it's just like, how could you get offended by that? Unless somebody's like, you fucking on some fuck shit, like
Ooh.
that, like that.
Most my niggas won't ever work together. You run a checker, but they never give you leverage. No red hat, don't Michael and Prince me and yay. They separate you when you got Michael and Prince's DNA. I ain't one of these house niggas you bought. My house like a resort. My house bigger than yours, my spot. Come on, man.